Well, now we're going to do grade 11, chapter 2, equations and inequalities. And this part is completing the square of expressions, mathematical expressions. Now, it is important to note that quadratic expressions are of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. And quadratic equation will just be equal to something usually equal to 0. But we're talking about quadratic expression now. Now, this case, we will deal with the quadratic expressions that's for which the leading coefficient a, okay, is just equal to 1, okay? Basically, quadratic expression of the form x squared plus bx plus c. And then we will deal with the case that a is different than 1 in the other exercise. Now, the idea is to write this in the form, okay? The general form will be a open bracket x minus b raised to the power of 2 plus 2. This is the quadratic expression in completing square form. But as we said, in this case, a will be just 1, okay? So we don't need to write 1 in front of this. Now, this is possible if the constant term c, the constant term is c, okay, the term without x, c is equal to b over 2. Okay? Now, talking may not make more sense. Let's dive into exercises and we will understand better. Now, here, question A says that x squared minus 4x. We need to transform this, okay, make a perfect squared. Writing the perfect squared form. What can I do here? I can note that the b value here is just -4, okay? So I will say, following my definition, say that because c is b over 2, it's to the power of 2, the power of 2 there, this will be, we can substitute the value of b here. It's going to be like -4 over 2 to the power of 2, which is equal to -2 to the power of 2. -2 to the power of 2, you know, this is just 2 squared, and then this is equal to 4, okay? When the exponent is an even number, it doesn't, no matter what the sign of the base is, it's going to be always positive. So -2 in the bracket like this to the power of 2 is just 2 squared, okay? Which is equal to 4. Now, I am going to complete it over here. I'm going to write x squared minus 4x. Then I'm going to add positive 4 there, okay? Positive 4. This value 4, positive 4, but I prefer to write 2 squared. I prefer to write 2 squared. This is the value that will make this expression perfect squared. But writing 2 squared next to it change my expression. It's not the same anymore. But to keep my expression the same, what can I do? I will minus 4 there. You know, 4 minus 4 is just 0, which is just the initial expression. Now that I write it this way, I can then take the basis of this and the base of that, and then write x this way, this to the power of 2, and then I'm going to use the sign of the middle term, this sign here, negative there, and then I'll put there, and then here I can write the basis on the x and 2 minus 4. You may tell me, why did the -4x go? Did it disappear or what? Okay. This is the perfect square form of this quadratic expression. If you're sure, you can check it out. You see, this means like x minus 2 to the power of 2, x minus 2 times x minus 2, okay, minus 4. So if you times it out, you times this, times that, you times this, times that, this will be equal to what? X squared minus 2x minus 2x plus 4 minus 4. Now this will make x squared minus 4x plus 0, which is x squared minus 4x. This is the initial expression, okay? So first of all, we identify the b value, which is -4, okay? Now we substitute that in this formula here because we need to find the c value that will make my expression a perfect squared, okay? I'll sub it there in the C formula, and then we got the value of B. Then I'll add it here and then subtract by another number, that's another value that will keep my equation the same, okay? And then take the basis only in the bracket like that, use the sign of the middle term to the power of 2, and minus. So this is the perfect squared form of that quadratic expression. Let's take example B. We have like x squared, B, what we have, x squared plus 5x. Okay. Now B will be x squared plus 5x. We do the same way. I am going to identify what is the B value. The B value here is 5. Now I do know that C must be equal to B over 2 to the power of 2. This is the formula that will help me get a quadratic form. Okay. Now I am going to sub there, so I'll be like 5 over 2 to the power of 2, which is what? 25 over 4. Okay, so over here I'm gonna write x squared plus 5x. Then I am going to add 5 over 2 to the power of 2. I add this. Now if I add it, I change my equation completely. So what can I do? I must minus 25 over 4. Okay, these two are just the same thing. So if I do that, I will take only the basis here. I'll take only the basis here, and then I'll say, okay, in the bracket like that, to the power of 2. Then I'm going to say x and then 5 over 2. I am going to use the sign of the middle term, positive here, 5x, so positive there, and then minus 25 over 4. This is the completing the square form of this expression given here in B. Okay. Now we can do question C. C says x squared minus 6x. Okay. To complete the square, I identify what is B. B is negative 6 here. And I know that C also must be B over 2 to the power of 2. So this will be negative 6 over 2 to the power of 2, which makes negative 3 like that to the power of 2, which is basically 3 squared, and then 3 squared just 9. Okay. Now I am going to write here x squared minus 6x. Then I'll plus 3 squared there, and then I know that if I plus 3 squared, the equation changed, but I need to maintain my equation. I'll minus 9 because 3 squared just 9. Okay, if I do 9 minus 0, it's just the initial equation. But this helps me to form what I call the completing the square form of given expression. Okay, to the power of 2, and then minus the sum of the middle 2. Then here I write x, then I write 3, and then minus 9. This is the completed squared of this form. Okay. Now we can take another example D. D is given by x squared minus 6x plus 8. Okay. We already work out with the negative 6 here. We did find that if B, like here, B equal negative 6, and then we did calculate that if I set negative 6, then we get 3 squared and 9. Now I am going to write over here x squared minus 6x, and then instead of writing plus 8, I'll say plus 3 squared, which is 9. Okay, but now initially it was plus 8. Now I added 9. So if I need to keep it 8, what can I do? I will just minus 1. Okay, minus 1 because 9 minus 1 is just 8. So we just want to take the basis here, the basis there, and then this will be to the power of 2, the power of 2, and the sign of the middle term, and then that's going to be x minus 3 minus 1. Okay. can continue. We can do question DE. E is given by x squared plus 10x, excuse me, plus minus 8x plus 10. Now, again, B is negative 4, excuse me, negative 8, and then C is B over 2 to the power of 2. We can sub in the values of the value that makes negative 8 over 2 to the power of 2, and that makes what? Negative 4 to the power of 2. This is equal to 4 squared. This is equal to 16. Okay? So that makes what? X squared minus 8x. So instead of me writing 10, I'm gonna write 16 here. Okay, 16, which is 4 squared. So I'm gonna take like 4 squared plus 4 squared. I know that 4 squared is 16, not 10. Okay, so to get 10, I will minus 6, because you know 16 minus 6 is 10. Then we can just consider the basis only. Here, the basis over here. And then the expression will be like that to the power of 2. So it might be like x 4, and then the sign is negative, and then minus 6. That's E. Okay. We can also do F x squared plus x plus 1. Okay. In this case, B is 1. Okay, the coefficient of x. B is 1, which means C over here will do like C will be equal to B over 2 to the power of 2. This is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 2. And then this is equal to 1 over 4. And then that will make what? X squared plus x. Instead of writing plus 1, I'm going to write 𝐎-𝐶, which is a half to the power of 2, right? Now, I know that this is not, initially it was plus 1, but now I have 𝐎-𝐶, which is a half to the power of 2, just 𝐎-𝐶. If I need to get 1, what can I do? I must add, to make 1, if we have to add 3 quarters, okay? Because this will be equal to 4 over 4, which is 1, okay? So I must add 3 quarters there, and then we're gonna take the basis like that, and this will be to the power of 2, and then that will be x there, and then a half there. It's minus over here, and then plus 3 quarters. Okay, that's F.